I'm with Sandy MacLean just now after LARGS Thistle's scoreless draw away to Hill in the league. Sandy, what were your reflections on today's match?
Disappointed we didn't win. Thought we done enough to win the match. Overall, I thought we played reasonably well. You know, the pitch wasn't the greatest. You know, it bounces very, very high, and you know, this kind of, it's not what you're used to when you're playing in grass every week. So, but I feel the players did well.
In terms of the team today, you changed it about. Why was that?
Well, what we're doing now is I've told the players I've got the biggest motivational tool going in the Scottish Junior Cup final, and I'm going to give every single one of them the opportunity to stake a claim. So we'll continue to change the team, and we'll change it on Wednesday night against Bees again. So it's opportunities, and it's up to the players to go and take those opportunities.
No goals today though, so what was your reflection on that aspect?
Again, you're disappointed in the score. We've created one or two nice chances. The goalies had a terrific save for John Paul Dow. Thomas Jimson in the last 10 minutes was a good header. You know, again, in another day they'll go in. So overall, I'm pleased with the players. I'm pleased with what they're giving me, and you know, they've shown up well. And as I say, they're all desperate to play games now.
Obviously, it was another big match last week against Auchinleck in the Ayrshire Weekly Press Cup. You're going to be quite familiar with them over the next couple of weeks. What was your take, first of all, on Wednesday night's penalty shootout victory?
I thought we played really well in the first half. I thought the first 45 minutes we were excellent. We scored two good goals from open play, I might add. Big Andy and Graham Black did very well. Made 9 changes to the team, and it's what I've been telling people all season. Anybody that wants to listen to me is I've got a squad of players that can play. Now I know that, you know, sort of Collins and Pettigrew wasn't playing for Auchinleck, but they've still got a real quality there. The second half I felt people like John Robertson tired, Craig Black tired. So we expected that to happen, but it was a great exercise for these people. Great exercise.
Obviously Auchinleck as well next Saturday. One would imagine you'd probably be picking a strongest team for that one, be it the West Scotland Cup.
I'll pick an appropriate team. I'll pick a team I think can win the game. You know, we want this season. You know, you could argue this season is a special season for the players, and it is. But you know, I think the players want to do more than just a special season. I think they've got the opportunity to make it an extraordinary season, and that's what we'd like to do.
Looking over the two legs against Clydebank to reach the final, it was a terrific performance by the players. And it was a tough match up at Clydebank, but LARGS defended very well, restricted them to really no chances, and then Thistle got the goal at the other end, a great strike from James Mark.
Yeah, as I say, last week, you know, yeah, we defended well, but you know, we changed the team. We put John Paul in it, and we hoped to get the ball down and play with it, because John Paul makes us do that. You know, he offers you everything he's got every week for 90 minutes. You know, he'll challenge for his headers the same as everybody else. He'll chase everything the same as everybody else. But John's got that wee bit extra quality when it goes into feet. So that was the plan for last week, was to try and get into John and play round about him. Clydebank, to be fair to them, they worked their socks off. They knew they had to outwork us, and I don't think there's many teams that will do that to us this year, because the last, you know, if you look at most of our games, the last 20 minutes of each half, usually LARGS Thistle's on top. Usually LARGS Thistle's fitness starts to kick in. We couldn't dictate the play at that point, because, as I say, Clydebank in both games, I felt were knocking the ball long, which suited me. You know, it suited me and Ross and Eddie, and the centre backs were absolutely terrific. But at the end of the day, you know, I think Clydebank's manager was a bit disappointed that they chose to do that, and they didn't try and play through them. So we can only play against what we're put up against every week, and that's what we did against Clydebank twice.
Now, a few pundits have said that you have powder puff strikers. Now, there's also a small element of supporter who have said that as well to me personally. But on the reflection as well, though, LARGS are in the cup final, and they're still in every cup tournament going. I know Drew Cochran, who led at LARGS News, he says that you've done a fantastic job on the basis that the strikers are not maybe of the kind of, they haven't been prolific, shall we say. A backhanded compliment of sorts?
I'm sure Drew meant it's a compliment to Pat and myself, but at the end of the day, at our club we know what we work with, and we try to work those players to the best of their abilities, and we play the team to the best of their abilities. And if anybody tells me that Andy Monaghan and William McClure are powder puff, James Marks is powder puff, for heaven's sakes, you know, I really think it's a bit of naivety from Drew. He really should know better. because he's been in the game a long time. He's a man of respect. I respect his opinion, but I think that was a bit unfair of the strikers, because our strikers contribute every single week to what we do. And people say about we score from set plays. Well, set plays are a part of the game. If you get a corner kick and you don't put the corner kick into the penalty box, people will screaming ball, why are you not doing it? Yeah. So if you get a set play when the ball goes out the other side of the corner flag, what's wrong with putting it in the box? There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you should do. That's where the goals are. We keep telling them that's what the goalposts don't move every week. They're at the same place. So you get the ball in there and you get people to attack it. You get plenty of movement. And as I say, it's by no accident that Ross McMullen, Eddie Walton scored goals, or our midfielders scored goals. It's by no accident. And the strikers contribute to our performances absolutely every single week, because, as I say, at defensive set pieces, they're back defending, and we don't lose goals at set pieces. And long may that continue. But that's down to our strikers getting back and helping out. So what we've tried to achieve is a real team effort. That's what we've got. And say people, that I feel should know better and want to criticise us, that's up to them, because I can assure you that most managers I speak to at this level, I speak very, very highly of Largs Thistle, how Largs Thistle play, and what Largs Thistle's players actually do.
In terms of looking towards the cup final, it's still 4 weeks away. It's a huge event for everybody connected to the club, and obviously for the town itself.
Yeah, as I say, the town itself is absolutely buzzing by all accounts, and it should be, and we should be proud of the school team as well, who are going to Hampden a couple of days before us. It's a real great effort on their part. But as far as we're concerned, yep, this is the biggest prize. Everybody knows that junior football kind of revolves around about the Scottish Junior Cup. It has a blue chip company sponsoring it in the Emirates, so we would like to be one of the first clubs to go and lift that. And I just want the players now. I want us to get another couple of points to make us safe in this league, and then go and enjoy the rest of the season. As I said earlier, we would love this to be a really, really special time for the players and their careers.
Okay, Sandy, thanks very much. Well done.
Thank you.